Konnichiwa Bird Gang. Konnichiwa Bird Gang. Welcome to today's video. Won't be doing any Pokemon card openings, but I'm gonna do a dive into it. I have people ask me what's going on. I like watching your videos, but I don't know what the heck is going on with Pokemon. How do I know if a card's good? How do I know if a card's bad? How do I know if it's rare or anything like that? And I have been watching people that pronounce cards wrong. English creators, people I know when they are opening Japanese packs. So I'm gonna get into it and kind of go over a little intro for people that are just starting up. So stay tuned, let's jump into it. All right, so we're gonna be starting with the black and white set. All right, so I use this website, Bulbapedia, .bulbaguardian.net. It's really good. All I really do, just so y'all can see, is I'll type Cosmic Eclipse. It's the set that I started with back in 2019. Type in Cosmic Eclipse, see the Bulbapedia. I'll click on that. All right, and actually tell you cards in the set number, release date, all that. And it just kind of goes through and will show you all the cards, right, in each set. And it'll always have alternate Genesis, and Cosmic Eclipse will have the English and the Japanese version on this website. And then you can click on that, Pokemon Trading Card Expansion Releases, and literally it'll go through. Alright, so we got Original Era, Original Series, Neo Series, Neo Era, and they all have different names from the English to the Japanese version. When I first started opening the Japanese, I really didn't like them because I wasn't used to it, but the more I opened them, the more I really liked them a lot more than the English version. Their pack art, their box art, as you can see back up here, that is the Kanazawa box I opened up about a month ago. That's a Champion's Path, right? You can just see in the detail the difference between an American box and a Japanese box. All right, so I clicked on black and white. So cards in the set for English are 115, Japanese have 111. This is the 48th set that English has released, 44th that Japan has released, the Japanese set. You see the release dates, all right? And the reason I'm bringing y'all to this is for this reasoning right here. All right, the English card ordering system was updated to be similar to the Japanese system that was introduced in Advanced Expansion Pack. The Pokemon were ordered by type, then by the national Pokedex number. All trainer cards are listed in alphabetical order regardless of rarity. A new form of rarity symbol was implemented for the Japanese version. Instead of utilizing shapes to symbolize rarity, it was replaced with letters. So C replaces a circle on common cards. I'll go over the English cards. The English are still doing this with the shapes. All right, U is replaces diamond on uncommon. R replaces a star on rare cards. SR were for full art cards, and UR were for secret cards. So let's click on full art, see what pops up. So this is what a full art is. All right, full art, if you don't know by the name of it, it is art on the entire card. All right, so the entire card is full art, and then in the bottom left hand corner we'll say SR, so you know that is a super rare. All right, another way you can know is, right, we're going up and we see, okay, Japanese set, there's 111. So I'm gonna go down. All right, that's not a good example. And then we'll go to secret cards. Not a good example either. All right, and then ultra rare are, I'll show you here, they're gold cards. And then anything past the allotted number is gonna be a secret rare. So our SRs are super rares, our HRs are hyper rares, and our URs are ultra rares. So let's go to something that is more up to date. All right, right now we have Sword and Shield era, which started in last year actually. January 2020. All right, let's go with. We're gonna go with Shiny Star V. Nah, let's go with the newest one that came out: Jet Black, Spirit, and Silver Lance. So, Chilling Ring is gonna be the English version. The English version will always be on top, right? Unknown, because they don't know how many cards they're gonna have in there, right? Right now, I believe it's gonna be 3 sets. I believe it's gonna be Matchless Fighter, the Jet Black, and the Silver Lance. So, in Jet Black, as y'all can see right there, it's Lady B is 1 out of 70. But we go down, and then there are cards after 70. So you have your SR, all your SR. When you see this SU, those are trainers. All right, so if I click on Catelyn, 80 out of 70, it's a full art trainer, all right? And it'll always say down here in the left-hand corner, 80 out of 70 SR, all right? That's super rare. All right, we're gonna go with a hyper rare. Let's go with a hyper rare Celebi. Right here. All right, so this is the difference. So this is the hyper rare. It's rainbow. It's past 70, so it's a super rare. And what I've been seeing a lot of is that the hyper rares are just what the triple R's are. All right, the triple R's. That's something that I'll go over here in a second too. But that's a hyper rare rainbow. It all depends. Like in Vivid Voltage or an Amazing Volt Tackle, the hyper rare Pikachu is very popular, worth a lot of money. Charizard and hyper rare rainbow for Champions Path is the one that everyone's going after. But some of these, people don't want, but they're still hyper rare. They're still secret rare, hard to get, right? And then we have our ultra rare. And ultra rare is always going to have a gold background. In the Japanese, usually they only have 3 ultra rares, but here in these 2 sets and in Matchless Fighter, they've been having 4. So they at least have 1 actual Pokemon, and then the rest are going to be trainers. And then they have a Psychic and a Water Energy. All right, and then this will show the rarity. All right, so C is common, right? We have a double R, which is double rare. And you can see down in the right hand corner. So when they have these black borders, right, that's just a double rare. Nothing too crazy, still a nice full art, right? It's still above rare. It goes common, uncommon, rare, double rare, triple rare. Triple rares are usually our VMAX. That's what the VMAX looks like, right? It's above the V, it's a lot bigger. And then, like I showed y'all a little bit ago, it's what the hyper rare usually is. But a VMAX is gonna be, a lot bigger. The card itself is gonna have a higher attack, have more abilities than the V. It's like evolution. All right, and then your SRs, your HRs, and your URs. And then Shiny Star V came out in November of 20 last year, as y'all can see here, November 20, 2020. And then this year, February 19th, Shining Fates came out. So the only real difference that you'll see is that this S stands for shiny. You can see the font is a little different than the SR. And then when we get to the bigger, the VMAX and the Vs, it is shiny super rare. SSR shiny super rare. And then Japan just came out, Pokemon itself just came out with these amazing rares. So there's 9 so far in the, in the Pokemon TCG. All right, 3 came out, Yafelta, Kyogre, and then Resham. And then in Legendary Heartbeat, and then in Legendary Heartbeat, it was Raikou, Zamazenta, Zacian, Celebi, Rayquaza, and Jirachi. So right now there's 9 amazing rares so far. A lot of people don't think they're gonna hit. And the simple fact is that when the English version dropped Vivid Voltage, when they dropped this set right here, you get 2 no matter what. But when Legendary Heartbeat came out, it was only guaranteed 1, which I think was a little more rare. You had to buy a box to get it. But I think down the line, you know, years down, they're gonna be one of those that people didn't think were a big deal, but were pretty sought after. So if you are opening Japanese packs, I just want to do this video so that people knew what was going on. All right, we're going to Amazing Volt Tackle, and I'll show y'all the Pikachu I'm talking about. All right, Pikachu VMAX. And you don't need to know Japanese to know that says VMAX. All right, this is the promo. This one's actually going for like 3 to 350. All right, it's one I did not get, but I want to get it. I think I'm gonna end up buying it soon. But this is the Gigantamax Pikachu. Y'all can see it literally says VMAX right there. So if you pull this card and you say VMAX, it's a VMAX. All right, something less than that, if it just says V, it's a Pikachu V. And then I'll go with, so for the English, all right, this star still means rare, but what the Japanese doesn't have is the lettering H, right? So if I go to this electrode, that star H means it's a holographic rare. All right, if you pull this card, right, it'll have holo foil to it, and then also the border of it is holographic itself. And I like opening the Japanese ones because you know what's coming in the English version when you go to buy, right? The Japanese will always drop before the English version. Before, it wasn't the case. English was dropping beforehand, but now Japanese will always drop, be the precursor to our English set. I'll show you all. Oh, I know I wanted to show you. So when it comes to Alright, so when it comes to the English version, they do have the secret rares. Alright, when it comes to the English version, they do have secret rares, right? But it's always going to be past a higher number. And the English versions are always bigger because they end up combining 2 sets. So Vivid Voltage, right, is 185, as y'all can see. And then Amazing Volt Tackle is only 121. But they combined it with Legendary Heartbeat to make a bigger set for the English version. Now if I go over here, you'll see that right past 100, so we got Pikachu V is our super rare. And it should be with this pink background right here, right? Pikachu V, y'all can see the V right there, so Pikachu V, that's a super rare for our Japanese set. But when you come over to the English set, it's still below that 185. And then what this U next to the rare star means, if it stands for ultra, it stands for rare ultra, right? So we have our Japanese ultra rare, which are gold, and then when it comes to the English, we have rare ultra. And these, how you could look at it, these are your super rares from the Japanese sets. So these will all be the super rares you had to pull in Japanese, will be the ones in English, and they are just as rare. They maybe come 1 or 2 a box. All right, I got the V Pikachu in one box. I ended up pulling the VMAX Hyper Rare Pikachu, which was pretty crazy. Y'all can go check out the video of that. I got pretty hyped for that. And then if you see it's SU when you're going through the Bulbapedia, just know these are trainers. Those are all trainers. And then if you see them twice, this is going to be the full art, and this is going to be the hyper rare version if you see them again. And then another thing for English that you'll notice too is that when it gets up to these ultra rares, all right, let's just stick with Pikachu. When it gets to the ultra rares, you can tell the border is silver. All right. For Japanese, you just know it's super rare, but for the rare ultra, the rare ultra, it's gonna be silver, right? This is a V. This Pikachu is also a V, but he is in the lower part of the categories. He's just a double rare. Okay, so you know with the black border, it's not as rare to get him. But when you see Pokemon in the English version with the silver border, you know that they are a rare ultra. And these are rare secrets, but you already know that because they are past the 185, right? This is out of 185, and anything past that is going to be a rare secret for the English version. And then a big reason that I wanted to make this video too is just I see so many people, like I said at the beginning of the video, saying like when they pull a card, it's an ultra rare or it's a rare ultra, but it's not. Okay, if I pull a full art, it's still pretty cool, you know, but if I pull this Pikachu V and somebody calls it an ultra rare, well, it's a more common card. It's a double rare in Japan, and they do the ultra rare because it's a double rare, right? It is more than this, you know, rare scooter rare. But to put ultra in it is kind of misleading because this Pikachu is going to be a common card. These cards are common just because they are below, you know. It's still going to be hard to get them, but it's easier to get them than it would be, you know, to get the bigger cards, the rare ultras at the end. Then I've had people ask me like, how do I know? Like, how do you know which card is the one that's going to pop? And it just depends on the Pokemon. Pikachu, Charizard, and Eevee are really big in Pokemon, right? Pikachu is Ash's Pokemon, right? He wasn't an original starter, so he's been part of Pokemon since '96. Charizard has been in like 788 episodes of the original anime, and he was just always a fan favorite, and then that's what made people want to go chase his cards. Plus his cards artwork are sick, and people just love him as a Pokemon. And then Eevee's another one, you know, they added him into the video game, and everyone loves the Eeveelutions. Right, so we got Eevee Heroes coming out soon, and that's going to be a big set. And then, as I showed y'all, anything below for Japanese and that super rare, the hyper rare, are going to be sought after because within the name they're super rare and they're hyper rare, right? It's just common sense. If something is rare, it's hard to get. If it's super rare, hyper rare, ultra rare, it's very hard to pull and obtain. All right, like I said in one of my videos, I thought the gold cards were going to be like the most rare because they're called ultra rares. I thought they were going to be the priciest, but they're really not. So I get what I was saying. People are like, well, how do you know which one is going to go? And the reason I was talking about Pikachu, Charizard, and Eevee is they're fan favorites. Whatever fan favorites are usually going to be high priced cards. And then also, I will, because this is how I can get to it the quickest, I'll type in Cosmic Eclipse cards list, and I shop TGC player. So if you don't want to fumble through eBay, all you do is you come here, this is a price guide. So we'll just go with Cosmic Eclipse, all right? I'll hit market price until it gets to the top, right? And then it's already there. So I don't even know, go to the rarity, I just need to see, okay, Charizard and Braxian GX Secret, market price is 144, right? I can see what are the top cards if I bought it from tcgplayer.com, and these would be the top ones. And then all I would end up doing is I would go over, right? I'm gonna type in Cosmic Eclipse 251 out of 236. I'm gonna go over to eBay. Pokemon, Cosmic Eclipse. Charizard, 251 out of 236. All right. So somebody's at 600. I'll go to highest price. And I'm gonna go down to sold items. Alright, somebody asked for 800, they got less than that. Okay. I'm like, okay, well if I pull this card and I get it graded, maybe I could get $672. Maybe I could get, you know, $580. Right? That's gonna be another video. But that's a way you could tell what cards are gonna, you know, are gonna be the ones that people are looking for. Because right now, you know, people are trying to make money. Pokemon does seem to be declining a little bit, but it's gonna have this ebbs and flows, ups and downs. And I'm gonna make another video about kind of what I just went into about the eBay portion of it. How do I find cards? What they're selling for, things like that. And honestly, that's pretty much it. That's all you do. Whatever card you're looking for, find out the number, the name helps. You type that in, and then what I just showed y'all actually is that the best way to find it is best match. Best match is gonna tell you what you can get the best for, but go to price plus shipping, highest first. And you want to come down here, hit sold, and then it'll go sold to completed. And as y'all just saw, it popped up. That gives you an idea of what the cards you do have are going for, raw and graded. Graded being that they are in that plastic that y'all saw. That's what grading means. And raw is just a card by itself. And as y'all can see, there are a lot of sets. There's hundreds of sets. There's thousands of cards. All right. You have your promotional cards, your McDonald's cards. You know, it's an insane amount of cards. So if I click on Jet Black, and these are the ones that are out now. All right. So it's the 88th set for English, and it's the 81st set for Japanese. Oh, I'm tripping. No, I was right. Yeah. So that's how many sets there are. And then some sets, you know, like Chilling Rain, they don't know how many, but in Silver Lance and Jet Black Spirit, there's 140 cards. And that's even before the secret rares, the super rares, whatever you're going for. Plus you have promotional cards. There's hundreds, there's thousands of Pokemon cards. And the longer some cards are around, the higher they could go up in value. All right, some cards might be dead forever, and then, you know, because of the actual TGC, the trading card game, you know, they're put in the decks. This is what I just hear from listening to other players, that they pop up and then they're more valuable. All right, like I was saying, the Charizards, certain Pikachus, there are certain cards that are always going to be soft. They're always going to be big hitters. Promotional Pikachu cards, right? But this is a website that, if y'all are getting into it, if y'all are into it, if you're curious, like, you know, I want to get into the Japanese cards. Like, how do, you know, what series name should I look up? How do I know which ones I want? And then come to this website. It's a really good website. All right, so you can check this out, and it'll literally have every set of Pokemon that has ever been made, right? It's gonna go Japanese and English because they're the biggest ones, but you'll have down here, you know, Thai and Indonesia exclusives, Taiwanese and Hong Kong exclusive, Korean exclusive, right? Because there are some sets like the starter packs that are dropping in the States every month right now. They're not out here in Japan, but Japan has the promotional cards that the States do not have. So it's pretty cool because it's just all over the world. And then you can even see here, right? There's a high class deck coming out. Towering, Perfection, Skystream, which I think is a Rayquaza set, right? But this website doesn't have anything about it. So it'll even tell you upcoming sets. And then really quick, I'm gonna show y'all, if you're just new to it, two sites I like to go to. Actually, just that that Bulbapedia, and then I like to go to PokeGuardian. All right, they're a really cool website. They're gonna show you almost every day, almost 2 or 3 different posts of what's going on in Pokemon, what's coming out for the upcoming sets in Japanese and English. So it's really good. It's how I get a lot of my information when I'm wondering about certain things. So I hope that was I hope that was beneficial for everyone. All right, I hope that you got something out of this, that I articulated well. I showed y'all what y'all needed to know what is going on in Pokemon. If you're just starting out, I hope it was pretty easy. If not, please comment below and be like, hey man, I couldn't follow you at all. What do you mean by this? You know, I think y'all could follow me. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I just dropped my CGC grade a couple weeks ago, so I can go a little deeper into what they're looking for when you get cards graded. If there's any, sets in general y'all want me to dive into, just let me know. But I hope you have watched this. I hope this helps you if you're opening Pokemon cards, if you're watching my content, and if you're watching other people's content, right? Maybe you don't like my content, and that's all cool. I'll just share it to somebody who might. But if you do watch bigger YouTubers, at least you know what they're talking about. And at least you can understand, like, if they tell you this card is an ultra rare, but you see it's just a double rare in Japan and it's a common card, it's not gonna get your hopes up. That, oh, I have this ultra rare card, when it's just a double rare. Double rares are cool, folds are cool, but this will break down the cards you want to go after, or knowing what cards are gonna be super rare or ultra rare. And it's just cool having chase cards to go after. So I didn't mention at the beginning, I usually like to wait to the end, but if y'all like this video, comment below and let me know what you did or didn't like about it. If it did help, at least if it helped, like the video. You don't even have to comment. If this helped you out, just like the video. But like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, and if you're not messing around with this video, this page, at least share it to somebody who might be. So, as always, I appreciate y'all. We just got another sub, so we're up to 27. I really appreciate y'all. Also, check out my IG page, same handle as we are here on YouTube. Trying to put content out at least 1 to 3 times a day, and trying to put these videos out at least once a week. My goal is Sunday nights at 5 in the States, and then about 6 or 7 in the morning here in Japan. This video is coming out later. Right now, it just dropped in the middle of the week. Life happens. So. But my goal is that 1 video a week. I'm shooting for Sunday afternoon, evenings, Monday morning in Japan. But if we can get 1 video out a week, I hope that's great for y'all. If there's anything else you want to see, any stuff you all want me to go over, any other websites that I use, things of that nature, just drop it down in the comments. But as always, heard, never pause. I'll catch y'all next time.